Former Ford CEO Mark Fields says that Tesla is a generation ahead of everyone. He said this after the Investor Day when the media said, well, not much happened. This was useless to us. But Mark Fields, the former CEO of Ford, came away saying that he was very, very impressed. And there's a good reason for this. Now, I don't fully agree with Mark. I'm going to tell you why in just a minute. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. My name's Sam Evans, and I'm coming to you from Melbourne. Actually, not Melbourne. I'm in Bangkok, in Thailand at the moment. My boys had a great time swimming laps out in the pool. At least they better be swimming laps. That's what I told them to do. Now, who exactly is this Mark Fields guy? Is his opinion even relevant? Is it even worth listening to? Mark Fields is an American businessman and former chief executive officer of Ford Motor Company. Prior to his 2014 appointment as CEO, Fields served as the company's chief operating officer. Previously, as Ford's president of the Americas, Fields developed the Way Forward plan and separately led a significant turnaround of Mazda. He succeeded Alan Mulally as Ford's president and CEO, and he announced his retirement on the 22nd of May 2017, around 3 years later. He currently serves as the CEO of Hertz, senior advisor of TPG Capital, and on several corporate boards. So Fields is the CEO of Hertz, and Hertz have had an interesting turnaround in their fortune since he's been there. You can say really thanks mostly to him. Hertz announced it will continue rapidly electrifying its fleet of rental vehicles following record earnings for 2022. Hertz is a clear leader in electrification of the car rental market. Buyers have responded accordingly. Hertz reported record earnings in 2022 despite numerous setbacks in the economy. Moving forward, Hertz made it clear that it will continue to double down on what made it successful in 2022. Electrification, expanded distribution, and excellence in execution. Basically, Mark Fields has done a pretty amazing job at Hertz. And the reason for that is because he has embraced electrification. According to Hertz's earnings report, the company earned a record $8.7 billion in revenue in 2022, $2 billion of which was earned in the fourth quarter of the year. On top of that, Hertz had a record GAAP net income of $2.1 billion in 2022, reaching $3.36 per diluted share. Key financial contributors include a heightened EBITDA margin of 27% and increased fleet utilization globally compared to 2021. Basically, the biggest reason for Hertz's success in 2022 is because people were hiring Hertz vehicles more than they were Hertz's competitors. And Hertz bought a lot of Teslas, an insane amount. Mark Fields says Tesla is one generation ahead of its competitors. Now, I don't actually agree with that. I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Tesla held Investor Day to share the results of its work and emphasize its superiority over competitors. That's what he said. When people with a superficial view fail to appreciate the importance of the information provided by Tesla during its Investor Day, Tasmanian says that others grasp the deep meaning the company put into it. The manufacturer presented a global plan for how the world can rid itself of dependence on fossil fuels and switch to renewable energy without plunging it into collapse. And I spoke about that plan in my video yesterday, where I talked about how Tesla's information that they revealed at that event was actually pivotal. In fact, it will change the world in a far bigger way than cars ever will. I think everyone actually didn't hear that, didn't realize what was being said by Tesla, and didn't recognize just how important it is. There's a secret they shared with all of us to how the world can in fact run completely on renewable energy. And I think most people actually miss that. Now, in addition, Tesla provided extensive information about its work with a great emphasis on new developments, says Tasmanian, that will help make the company even more profitable. And clearly, announcing the factory soon after in Mexico, $10 billion of investment into what will be the world's biggest car factory on the world's biggest land site, which is actually not far away from Gigafactory, Texas, which is a very, very intelligent strategic move. They also revealed that's the place where the Model 2 will be built, Tesla's next generation electric vehicle platform, which will slash the cost of making EVs even further. Ford CEO Mark Fields was able to appreciate the information provided by Tesla during the event. He commented positively on CNBC, where he is now a correspondent. He said he was impressed with Investor Day, as the manufacturer gave not only factual information about future development, but also talked about the path it went before achieving success in various developments. It also revealed the people working at Tesla. They revealed that Tesla's not just this company of just one big dude called Elon Musk. It's actually about much more than that. And I've pointed that out on many occasions. I think people don't realize that Tesla has a very smart board, very smart managers. Their success doesn't just come down to Elon Musk. It comes down to the company that he's been able to build, to the staff that exist there now. Some of them are the best in the world. They're amazing. Fields believes Tesla used this event to share their success, and the information that was discussed there emphasized Tesla's superiority over its competition. The fact that Tesla is in a completely different league, which Toyota themselves admitted a few days before. Toyota's engineers finally tore down a new Tesla Model Y. They said it was an engineering masterpiece. Toyota admits it is a million miles away from having a similar platform, a platform that enables a company to build an electric car efficiently at a cost that can enable them to actually make a profit. Now, you all know, right? The only companies in the world right now making any profit from EVs are Tesla and BYD. Obviously, Tesla makes a large profit off their EVs. BYD makes a small profit off their EVs. Different strategy. Both are working. Both strategies are good. However, the point here is, who else is in a position to make money off selling EVs? Well, we don't know of anyone. GM says that they are. They clearly don't. You can never really understand really what's going on at General Motors. I think probably Ford is in the closest position, considering they're about to build a lithium iron phosphate battery factory in the United States, which will qualify for incentives, already much cheaper batteries. Then you get the incentives on top of that. That most likely will put Ford in a position to make a profit. But we're several years away from that. Realistically, most manufacturers are not one generation behind Tesla. They are several generations behind Tesla. The reason I say that is because think about this on a purely logical level, right? Tesla have a current generation platform, the Model Y. It's a generation ahead of Toyota. They are about to start building their next generation above that, right? So Tesla are in the point where they've been working on a next generation platform now for several years. Toyota are about to start work on a generation platform that they hope will enable them to compete with the Model Y, right? They're clearly around at least a generation and a half behind Tesla, at least. But other manufacturers like Mazda are not even in the game. I mean, what about Honda? What are they doing? What about Subaru? What have they got? I mean, many manufacturers don't even have a dedicated electric vehicle platform. So for Tesla, it depends on who you're comparing them to. If you're comparing them to, say, General Motors, maybe they're a generation behind. Ford, maybe a generation. Depends on the company. Volkswagen, maybe a generation, maybe 1.5. Some manufacturers are several generations behind. So realistically, Tesla is so far in front of most manufacturers, most, not all, most, so far in front that saying one generation, well, you can see why I don't agree with that. That's my opinion though. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.